Luke, what's up?
Hey.
So, hi everybody, this is Miss Edie, Luke, and that one. Put your pits down. Anyway, on a serious note, I have a couple videos I want to bring to you with Luke, who does some amazing, phenomenal transformations, and he's going to tell you about them. He's done some spins on wealth transformations that just don't bring you money, but happiness and the things that you actually want to do, things that are going to make your life happy. So, Luke, say hi, and if you want to tell them a little bit about yourself and show off maybe them arms a little bit, if you don't mind.
Hello, everybody. I'm Luke. I'm not sure, Dee Dee, what would people like to know about me?
Well, they would probably want to know, they probably want to know how old you are if you're single. Oh, you are? Okay. Well, that's what some of the ladies will want to know, and I'm sure some of the men is, and I'm sure some of those other things, whatever genders they are, they'll want to know too. And they probably want to know how you came to decide what type of transformations you want to do and why you decided to do the certain ones you're doing.
Sure.
Which I find them exciting and interesting, different than a lot of the things I've seen out there.
Sure. Well, we're going to focus on wealth, but wealth has a lot of definitions to a lot of different people. A lot of different cultures interpret wealth very differently. One of the things people always want is wealth, gold, bling, material things, right? The one spin I want to do on it is not just wealth for wealth's sake, but wealth through achieving or doing work that you enjoy, that you're called to do. We all have different things that we enjoy, different reasons we're here. You could be an artist, you could be a healer, you could be a doctor, lawyer, whatever you may be. So finding the success and the wealth through doing what you want to do is very key to that transformation and the focus. Not just wealth for wealth's sake. Now, the other twist we're going to take on that is wealth for wealth's sake. People that already maybe have some of those things meaning to their lives, and people just want to go to the next level with wealth, the next
people
echelon.
that have a lot of wealth, but maybe they just can't find that thing they're happy with. There's something missing in their life. Because I know a lot of people who have gone through various wealth transformations, and they get the wealth they want, they get the money that they want, but yet they are still unhappy because once they go through traveling the world, traveling here, traveling there, buying all the gold and diamonds, you can only wear so much jewelry, you can only own so many shoes, but do the shoes talk to you?
Right.
Do the shoes make you happy?
Right.
Do the shoes, the jewelry, and the travel plans have an intellectual property to them? Something that brings you to experiencing an ultimate happiness. It doesn't. But what you have does.
Sure.
Now, I also noticed something about you. When I look into your eyes, I notice that supernatural sparkle, which is very rare. It's one in millions. And if you don't mind, I'd like to focus in on that.
Sure.
Would that be okay?
That'd be fun.
Look at that. Everybody take a look at that. There it is. Oh, and look at the beautiful smile. You can tell he's a beautiful soul. He's a good person, and you do. There's that supernatural sparkle. There it is. Cackle, cackle. Okay. So let's say you were going to give someone a wealth transformation. What would they expect to see or experience when it was completed? Is it fast moving, slow moving, mediocre moving? Does it take effect right away and slowly build? Like, how does it work?
Sure. Wealth transformation for most people is going to start to take root immediately.
Okay.
However, you're talking about growing something with wealth generally. So you're going to start to take root immediately, and you're going to want to water that root and put your energy into it as well.
Yeah.
So if you're going for wealth's sake, you're going to see an influx of luck, opportunities, things like that, but you still need to walk through those doors. No one can force success on you, right? So you're just gonna have more doors open for you. But but having the the braveness to walk through those doors. That's still there, but I would say immediately you're going to start to see some effect in your life.
So when the wealth takes effect immediately, we're talking, say, excuse me, everyone, but I've done a lot of talking and lost my voice a little bit, so that's why I sound like this. But so let's say the wealth takes effect right away. It starts to build slowly. So let's say you do someone who is in a dead-end job and wants to start a totally different career. Now, would this transformation give them the career they want, or would the transformation give them the career that would ultimately bring them the most happiness in life?
That depends
Or
on what,
do they get to pick?
they can pick, if they want wealth just for wealth's sake, they say, hey, that's what I want right now in life. I want the wealth to open up freedom, to open up opportunity. I just want the money right now. So we tailor make that to just say, this is just about wealth for wealth's sake. Let's get the money first, right?
Okay.
And then some people are going to say, there's a lot of things I could do. There's a lot of avenues I could walk down, but I want the one that's going to be best for me, most fulfilling for me.
So they have options.
Absolutely.
So in other words, you could get somebody that says, look, I'm in a financial situation right now where I need that wealth to come in before I decide anything else. Mm-hmm. You could do something like that. Or I should say, could you do something like that for them? And then once they have their financials together, they can then in their head say, okay, this is the path I want to go. And that would kick in. Like, could that be a type of transformation all in one?
We could tailor make that.
Okay, so custom done.
Absolutely. We could tailor make that with the intention of either finding purpose or really some people just going to want money. And I get that. You know what I mean?
I can't, now let me ask you this. Because we have a few minutes left before I have to cut it off and go to a part 2 or something. I have one lady, and she emails me constantly. She wants to pay the $100 for the $100 miracle, and she wants, I think she said $1 billion or billions of dollars. I told her no. I ain't take her money. Like, don't do it.
Sure.
I told her I don't tailor, I don't cater to greed.
Sure.
What if somebody came to you wanting to make billions of dollars within 6 months?
Going from zero to billions of dollars, if you could do that, I mean, that's a priceless thing, right?
Yeah.
You got to start with what you got and move forward. Do you want to build yourself from nothing to having generational wealth that you can pass down to your kids? That takes time, effort, and hard work, right?
But yet, even though it does take time, effort, and hard work, with your transformation, those processes are sped up, correct?
Absolutely. That's the point. Yeah, that's
I want to make sure people understand that, because otherwise they're like, well, hard effort and long time. I
that's
do that
already
myself.
That's how it is already. Sure.
So you're really accelerating that.
Absolutely.
And it begins from day one.
Absolutely.
Or from the day they leave you.
It's like a better fuel to your machine.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this off as part 1, and just hold up your hand with 1 so I know where you're at. There we go. All right.